Hi and welcome back to the YAWL tutorials. In the last tutorial we have seen how to install YAWL. In this tutorial I will show you parts of the YAWL environment and also some resources that you can look up to know more about YAWL. So let's first start at the control panel where we ended in the last video. So how do we get there? We have YAWL installed, so we go to our screen now and just type in YAWL. And then the control panel opens and we start the YAWL engine and look at the output that is coming on the screen. And once the YAWL engine is started, we get a green symbol over here. Okay, now the engine is running and we'll go through the elements that you can reach from the control panel step by step. So the first one is the button to stop the YAWL engine. And the next one is the YAWL logon page, or what is also called the YAWL Control Center. So if we click that one, we get a browser opening here on localhost 8080. Remember, this is the Tomcat server. And we just log in with admin and password YAWL with capital letters, all capital letters. This is the standard password. And then we get to this screen here and we can have a look at our cases. Currently, there are no cases here because we didn't start anything yet. We can administer users, organizational data, and many other things. So we will cover that in a later video in more detail. So now let's go back. The next component here is the YAWL process editor. So if we click on that, on this pencil symbol, we get a message that a new build of the YAWL editor is available. So be prepared that the YAWL engine is updating via the control panel, as we have already done in the last video. And the editor has its own updater here. And we will just do update and restart. And so we will get the latest version of the YAWL editor. So updated successfully. And now here we have the possibility to edit workflows. So we can start a new workflow and then we can insert our tasks, connect them, and so on and so forth. So we'll come back to that in the next video. So I don't want to save the changes, just close this. The next component is the updater checker. So we looked at that already. So in regular intervals you can check that, or if it starts it will check automatically if there are updates available. Then we have a preferences settings symbol here and we can edit many things here. And the next thing, the information icon, if we click that one, this will open the most recent version of the YAWL user manual for us. And this is one of the most important documents when you start to work with YAWL. So basically everything you need to know about operating the YAWL system and the YAWL editor is in the user manual. So this is a document containing nearly 300 pages now. Then the next symbol here is a link to a page where we can have some example files, example workflow specifications. And also this is quite interesting, and sometimes the user manual refers to these workflows. So if you are looking for example workflows, this is the place to go. And then we have the question mark here, and this is just telling us which kind of version of the control panel we have here. So these are the things we can reach directly from the YAWL control panel. So as resources, what else do we have? There is the YAWL book called Modern Business Process Automation, and there is a reference to this book here in the YAWL Foundation page that we have already seen. And I'll put a link to that below so you can have a look. Then we have the YAWL page itself, which we have already seen the last time. This is where you can get the YAWL installation from. And we have the YAWL user group page. And so this is an overview of all the resources that you can directly get about YAWL. There are many other things available, but if you start with these ones, I think you will have a good start. So, meet me again in the next video on our first workflow. So we will start editing workflows. See you later.